What does the future hold for evil Roxanne now? Until a few days ago, Roxanne Pallett was best known as a former Emmerdale actress who co-hosts The Breakfast Show on York-based Minster FM and was due to star in Panto for the umpteenth time this Christmas. How life can turn on its axis. Now, with many on social media calling for her head, the 35-year-old must surely wonder whether her career is ruined following the huge furore she's caused on the current series of Celebrity Big Brother. Pallett is at the center of what's being dubbed Punchgate after she accused fellow soap star Ian Thomas, who played Jason Grimshaw in Coronation Street, of punching her in the ribs during a play fight in the Big Brother house last Thursday. Despite TV cameras showing there was no malice, Pallett protested to other housemates, including ex-banker Nick Leeson, Hollywood actress Kirstie Alley and former Liverpool footballer Jermaine Pennant, that there'd been an altercation with Thomas during which he'd punched her like a boxer. She was seen sobbing in the diary room and begging to be allowed to sleep alone after accusing Thomas of punching her repeatedly, unprovoked and completely deliberately. But she didn't stop there. After branding him a wife-beater, Pallett demanded he be removed from the house at Elstree Studios in Hertfordshire. She added, "This is why women don't say anything about domestic violence, because it's turned around completely. He doesn't even talk to me and then he punches me repeatedly in the ribs." Thomas also went into the diary room for a good cry to Big Brother. He said, "I've done nothing. I don't understand how she can do this. I don't understand it." Although he was given a warning by producers of the Channel 5 show, the fact that they didn't boot him off or get the police involved speaks volumes. In fact, away from the cameras, they must be delighted that this controversy trounces all previous Celebrity Big Brother debacles, including Leigh Dennis's now infamous breakdown. As the scenes aired over the weekend, social media went into meltdown with viewers calling Pallett a disgrace and liar while the live eviction audience chanted, "Get Roxy out." At the last count, media regulator, Ofcom had received 11,215 complaints from viewers incensed that she'd accused Thomas of punching her. Many may have been encouraged to register their displeasure after his girlfriend, toy star Lucy Mecklenburg, shared a link to the Ofcom complaints page on her Twitter feed. The reality star, who started dating Thomas last year after they met on Celebrity Island with Bear Grylls, tweeted, "I don't think she is mentally fit to be in the house." Even some of Pallett's former Emmerdale co-stars piled in, including Kelvin Fletcher, who played her husband in the soap. He referred to her as evil and manipulative, while Charlie Webb, Emmerdale's Debbie Dingle, also defended Thomas, tweeting, "We've just watched it and nothing happened. Outrageous." Channel 5 announced on Saturday that Pallett had left the show, a move that could cost her the £75,000 fee she's rumored to have agreed. Meanwhile, Thomas, 34, has described himself as broken and says his life is in tatters. A spokeswoman for Pallett said, "Roxanne decided to leave the CBB house late last night after deliberating for 2 days with some sensitive issues she felt strongly about. She has now been reunited with her fiancé and family. She has perhaps retreated to Cumbria, where she was raised by her mother and grandmother after her Iranian father left when she was a baby." Punchgate will certainly cast a dark shadow over her CV, which includes being in a girl band, plus TV dramas Waterloo Road and Casualty, and high-profile stage shows like The Wedding Singer. Ironically, given her claims on Celebrity Big Brother, she won acclaim for a major domestic violence storyline on Emmerdale in 2008 and that same year became an ambassador for the Early Warning Signs campaign for UK domestic violence charity Refuge. But can she ever hope to rebuild her reputation or career after the CBB backlash? Dr. El Boag is a senior lecturer in social psychology at Birmingham City University and says the viewing public can be terribly unforgiving. In a lot of cases there is no coming back from being judged as a liar. People will always judge her through that lens, and I don't mean the people who are casting for TV shows, I'm talking about the general public. If the general public don't watch TV shows or movies, then celebrities lose their celebrity status. Could Pallett's only hope now be to play on her newfound villain status by signing up for another reality show? After all, it's her appearances on shows like Dancing on Ice and Soap Star Superstar that have kept up her star appeal. Going on another show and using it as an opportunity to talk about what she's done and fessing up about why she did it may be her only option, Dr. Boag adds. There must be a reason why she's stooped that low. But Dr. Boag also urges caution, based on something known in psychological circles as the Big Brother effect. This means that when we're being watched all the time, after a while we can no longer modify our behavior and portray ourselves in the way that we want to be judged. Instead we turn into who we actually are. These celebrities want us to see them in a particular way so that they maintain their celebrity status. But after a while we see them as they truly are. So some celebs might be unpopular when they first go on to a show, but then we suddenly find that they're not as awful as we thought, while others whom we think are all sweetness and light turn out to be an absolute nightmare. Even if a stint in the jungle or on the dance floor beckons as her only option, Pallett must now realize that despite the stardom and the paycheck, sometimes reality does bite hard.